Alrighty guys, good evening and welcome to this broadcast. We've got tonight for you Not Bad and Massive Saturday for the TF2 Premier Division of L13. These are the round one finals and both these teams have made it through. Not Bad is currently 3-2 and Massive Saturday 4-1, so both these guys have done pretty well during the regular season so far, but you're probably actually wondering, who am I and what am I doing casting TF2? Well, I'm Elfishguy. I'm a caster for Team Down TV, and I've been casting League of Legends and Counter-Strike for the last couple of years, but I've been invited here to cast TF2 for Brodogs, and we'll see how it goes. But without further ado, let me introduce to you my co-caster for tonight, or perhaps my guest co-caster. We'll see what happens as the night develops. It's going to be tonberry, filling in for Smithsonian for the moment. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing very good. Should be a really good game. These two teams actually did play last week in last round of OWL, and it was a pretty one-sided game for Masif. It was,
yeah, I did actually manage to catch the VOD for that one, but from what I've heard, it's not really that far apart between these two teams. It seems like they're probably, well, we'll probably be seeing a closer game between them tonight.
Yeah, last week, Not Bad didn't even have the proper core team because Nat had internet issues, so they had to run a sub. But since this is a playoff brackets, as you mentioned earlier, there are no subs for this game, and so Nat's back playing, and they've got their full roster with Paulson on Demo Man, Vinty, Medic, Elmo and Sam on Scout, Nat and Jersh on Soldiers. So,
alright.
Yeah, they should be hopefully a little bit more competitive this week around.
And the Massive Saturday lineup, of course, is going to be Madness and Faith on your scouts. We've got Soul roaming. Geo is going to be the pocket. Demo is Mental Realm and Brutalix on Medic.
Yeah, that's their standard core lineup. So, very strong teams. That you mentioned the scores, finishing the season 4-1 for Massive and 3-2 for Not Bad. But yeah, so it's second and third place respectively in the seedings going into the playoffs. Map choices are probably the most interesting aspects because each team gets to, pick ban a map. So maps align with the team's strengths and weaknesses. So this should be hopefully a lot more closer than last week.
Yeah, Not Bad actually opted to ban out Granary, which is perhaps not a huge surprise to me because they went and lost it up against Massive Saturdays last time. They were down 0-5, so a pretty unfortunate result for them. And also the pickup from Badlands, or of Badlands from Massive Saturday, was not a huge surprise. They managed to close that one out 5-1. So they've, yeah, as you say, had a pretty dominating performance last time these guys met. And the final match we're going to be seeing, or map we're going to be seeing, if we do get there, is going to be Gully Wash, which I haven't seen these two teams play on. Maybe you can shed a little bit of light on that one.
Not Bad did play Gullywash, but they played it against the #1 seeded team in the regular group stages, and they got basically destroyed, like 5-0 in I think about 15 minutes, all up, the 5-0 code, and so that's pretty much a rob pin from win mid, roll on to last, so yeah, I think it's a bit interesting that none of the teams opted for KOF Viaduct, for King of the Hill map. They stuck to the traditional CP maps, but I think that falls into just the fear of Sam from Not Bad, because he won best util last season for his sniper plays, and sniper is very viable on Viaduct, so I think that map got banned out just in fear of Sam going absolutely huge.
Yeah, alright. The other ban, of course, was Masif. They banned out Process, maybe. I'm going to check my pronunciation on that one, but let's have a talk about these players. A few of them had some pretty decent performances, at least in the VOD that I managed to watch. Madness from Massive Saturday managed to pull himself up to, I think it was second top damage on Badlands, and he's a scout, so that was kind of interesting to me. I know, I don't have the most large amount of TF2 knowledge, but even that kind of started ringing a few alarm bells for me.
No, you're on the ball there, Elfish, because in truth, Bandis did also win Best Scout for Premier Division last season, so he's carrying that form into this season. So he's always had really strong, consistent performances across all of his games. So he's definitely a key player to look at if you want to look at players for Massive. I think Madness on Scout and Geo on Pocket, they're like the two outstanding performers for that team.
Alright, and what about Not Bad? I mean, I don't really know any of these players. Vinty is kind of a name that I recognise. I think he started playing TF2 in the same season that I played, which is practically the only season I actually ended up playing in the end. But yeah, he's a name I recognise. The other ones I'm not 100% sure on.
Yeah, they've been around for quite a few times. Sam, as we did mention before, did win Best Util last season for Premier Division. That's why Process was banned out, because it's a big, wide open midpoint map, which is, it favours snipers, and they have been known to run sniper to mid, and he has been known to get like 3 or 4 kills in mid just as sniper. So Sam is one player to also watch. I think Paulson as well. He's very good, aggressive demo man, and the thing is, he's also opted to run the Quickie Bomb launcher, which is an unlock which is both recent and just allowed in this season of OWL. So he's been favouring that demo man unlock.
Yeah, interesting, that item. I mean, when I was kind of having a look around, doing a bit of research, I actually asked Brodogs what that item actually even was, because I have not even seen it. So from what I understand, you can destroy sticky bombs with it?
Yeah, it kind of you can destroy sticky bombs with it, and it has like I think a really low cooldown when you shoot it when it's placed, and it auto detonates, so you can't have sticky traps. That's like the fall off of it, like being able. And I think it has like a quicker firing rate, something like that. So it's just, I think it tries to promote a more aggressive playstyle, like holding chokes aggressively, because you can't have a sticky trap, so you can't really bait a sticky trap, with your team and throw out some pipes down. Like, you have to be aggressive and do the mouse 1, mouse 2 kind of carpet bomb, grindy spam to just force the teams out. So I think it promotes that gameplay, and like, it's really strong actually on Badlands, because the last point captures in like 3 seconds or two and a bit seconds. So you have your dome man just go through the little pocket area and just spam destroy the stickies, and like have a player just run to the point. Like, it's really strong in some instances and for some frantic last pushes. So it has its strengths, but yeah, like I said, it has its weaknesses, as in no sticky bombs. Like, I think Paulson will run the default sticky bomb launcher to mids just to win the mids and stuff, because it's probably potentially stronger for the rollouts and whatnot, because the stickies don't they don't detonate after a couple of seconds being placed. So good for rollout normal sticky bomb. Then he'd probably switch into quickie bomb launcher throughout the game.
All right, well, let's have a look at these, or I guess predictions for these maps. 5-1 was the last score between these two teams on Badlands. What do you reckon we're going to see tonight?
I think it should be a lot closer. I'm still going to tip it in Masif's favour. I'm probably going for a 5-2, 5-3. Like, they're just really good on these mids. Soul opens up mids for them, and GM Badgers do really good work of cleaning up. Realm is also super quick dome man. He's possibly the fastest on some maps in Australia, so it's a really, big ask for Not Bad to step up. So yeah, I'm saying probably 5-2. Yeah, 5-2 for this map.
Righty, well, I'm going to have to defer to your opinion, because I've got absolutely no idea. But, well, what do you reckon in general between these two teams? Who do you think we're going to see coming out superior in this matchup? Do you reckon we're going to see a third map or anything like that?
I'd like to see a third map, because the map that Not Bad picks being Snakewater, that's like their typical cookie cutter map. Like, that's the map that they always perform super well on. The team do have really good set plays on it. They also do some kind of unorthodox strategies, like sometimes run like a permanent sniper from mid all the way throughout the game, because it can be exploited. So it is a map choice. So I'm probably going to say I'd want them to win that map, maybe like a 5-3, 5-4, and then third map deciders. That's all like we want to see in video games. Go to a third map, have tight game across the board, everyone wins, except for the team that loses naturally, but everyone wins for the viewers and us casting it, because we get to see more games played.
Alrighty, well, could be underway very shortly between these two teams. I've pretty much used up all my questions that I've got, so I don't know if there's anything else in particular you want to talk about, but I've pretty much, as I said, used up what I've got prepared. Yeah,
sure. Well, I can still talk about the teams a bit, I guess. So, yeah, Badlands, definitely favours Masif, even though they're tagging up as SPR at the moment, because some of our players were in fact in SPR many moons ago, but calls for config is being called out to have the config loaded, so hopefully we'll be going live soon. But yeah, the map choices probably play into it more than what we can talk about last week, where they got 5-0 and 5-1. So I think, the maps, they play to each team's strengths and weaknesses.
Alright,
so hopefully a lot tighter.
Yeah, so how about next week, or whenever these round 2 matches go ahead, who do you think, well, obviously they'd want to be winning this one, but between Cash Money and Yule's Scepter, you'd expect they would be... Well, actually, it looks like we're going live, so let's hold that thought.
Yeah.
have a look at who we're going to follow out here. I'm going to be following Paulson, see how he goes on the rollout. Seems to be making some pretty good time to mid at the moment. Gonna chuck out some stickies and see what kind of damage he can do. Not a lot of fire going down just yet in this mid fight. We can see a couple of kills going across already. Nat picks up Madness, and Geo manages to take down Nat in response. Looks like a ton of damage going across to a couple of the meds, but this seems to be not bad. Picking up a relatively clean mid fight.
Yeah, that was really good about that. He got the early aggressive pick, jumped their train and got like a really good trade with Madness. Like, you're killing a scout on Badlands, you're killing one of the star players for Masif, so that was a really good pick. And then the scouts followed up, like Sam and Elmo did good work, getting 2 more frags. Realm went down really late, so they can't do a forward hold, but Brodogs did get out, so it'll be equal Uber push to last.
And it's going to be tough now for these guys from Not Bad to push in. They do have the equal Uber, as you say, so they're going to have to go up against that from Brodogs, but they're just holding off a little bit, or probably waiting to get those overheals up and see where they can perhaps get a pick. They do have a sniper to go up against as well, so that could play some part in this fight.
Yeah, Madness is just sniping from the spawn or just doing the safe option. They probably look to sacrifice maybe, like Not Bad will probably look to run like a 2-man suicide or something. Yeah, scout the point, wow! Double scout suicide, okay, that's an old strategy. You do double scouts, one scout dies to the debt, and then the other scout goes down, but they did lose Nat in the process as well, so Spire repush comes out, Ubers are traded off by Geo and Jersh.
Yeah, it's going to be, I guess, the calm before the storm between these two teams. Paulson is having a bit of trouble defending his med here and actually goes down for his troubles. It looks like Vinty managed to get out of there alive, and he's going to be healing up his scout a little bit, but Faith, I think that is going to be capping up the point there, and it's going to be Masif pick up their second.
Yeah, good trades by Masif. They did really good work there, but the thing is, Not Bad have spawns coming right now. Elmo goes in for pretty much throw his life away to just take pressure off Vinty. They do get spawns, but I don't know, they probably could have played that a bit slower, maybe contested mid with those 4 spawns they had. Because Realm did die late, so, you know, Masif didn't have a dome man, but this should be probably a free Spire to Masif, to be honest. We'll see how Not Bad played if they won't really commit all their bodies here, because they are sitting at 20% Uber disad as well.
Yeah, Vinty's trying to get that Uber up. It's down, or, well, it's up to about 80% now, so you'd expect the Uber advantage to pretty much disappear relatively quickly here for Masif, and they're going to be able to push in with it at the moment. Looks like they're just going to back out a little bit towards mid. Perhaps there was someone on the flank that caught their eye. I'm not 100% sure, but they are nonetheless moving back here.
Yeah, Elmo died super early in that fight, which was fine. He was like trying to aggress him out of choke. They did lose Soul on the flank there, so that's probably why they also backed out. Nat got a bit of a key pick inside house, so yeah, Nat's to the famous Badlands stalemate at second. So they'll probably bomb Soul in maybe, and Jer might look for a spam point with Realm to try and force Vinty. So we'll see how they play this in, or they could do like a reset push. Yeah, here comes the bomb in by Soul. Gets absolutely shut down. Vinty did really well.
He dropped pretty low, so he's relatively lucky to survive there.
Yeah, Soul got one really good rocket onto him, like a good 100 damage rocket. Like, but that being said, comes the Uber, and Elmo forces the Uber in house. Here comes the Uber. Both Ubers traded. Geo's about to die here. He's on 1 health. Wow, 1 health behind the enemy. What? He got out through Lower Valley. Okay. They're still triggering a response. Nat's in behind them at the choke. Kills Realm.
It looks like he's going to be pushing forward a little bit here. The mid is going to be contested here from Masif, and double kill coming out there from, well, the soldiers. Madness going to pick himself up one as well. It's going to be Geo here with his shotgun trying to take down Elmo, and indeed it's going to be Faith to take him down. Vinty's all on his own. He's not going to be able to do too much there. Geo takes him down, and this is going to be Spire captured here by Masif.
Yeah, it's going to be Spire. It's going to be 100% Uber ad. I think Not Bad kind of beefed that. Like, after they had like a way better Uber, they probably did fail to kill Geo because no one was watching the flank kind of thing, because Elmo did die, so no one could capitalize on that. But they all like Masif did their thing and just all stayed as a ball on train, and they got like 2 really early picks onto Jersh and Sam by their soldiers when they tried to contest the choke into mid. So well played by Masif.
Yeah, and Masif have got a huge Uber advantage. They're going to just run in here straight away. It looks like they're actually going to be under a little bit of pressure here from Sam, taking down 1 player, but Faith and Madness combine the 2 scouts, picking up a couple of kills. Brodogs has to run out of there. Oh, he's on 22 HP. Doesn't get taken out there, though, in the end, and it looks like that Massive guys should be able to pick this one up. They do have the heals advantage at the moment.
That being said, they're actually losing this fight here. Geo has nothing loaded. Paulson's seeing good pipes here, yeah. Geo goes down, Nat dies in the end, but now it's kind of roles reversed. Like, Vinti has a 30% Uber. Make that, it's got to be 100% Uber, because Sam killed the combo there. Realm got a nice consolation kill onto Sam, so this is a retake, a Spire retake.
I think Masif might be a little bit disappointed with that, not being able to capture last with the 90% Uber advantage. Is something you would probably like to have seen if you were them, but in the end doesn't happen. Geo and Realm gonna have to push back behind in towards mid, and it looks like Madness might have been caught out here. He's on 0 HP right now. Jer is gonna push in onto mid with that Uber, and not bad, gonna force the Massive guys out of here. The scouts trying to do what they can, but nothing gonna happen too easily here for Massive. They're going to push back in here though. They don't have Uber up. It's only 50%, and Jer's got a med pick there with his rockets, and it looks like he's going to go down for his troubles, but a med pick very good in this situation though. I don't think they're going to be able to take them the midpoint off this, and somehow Massive manages to hang on to that midpoint.
They're just hanging on because I think they're about to lose it now. Sam gets 2 picks of players over aggressive. Like, they made the right play. Massive did that because they lost their medic to Jersh, who was just hiding around corner. Got like easy two rockets onto Brute, made him die. But yeah, they tried to just sustain the fight. Here comes Solon for a play. They're recontesting it. Vinti is really... Oh, he's not that low, but 3 players are in the red. Are not bad, and Vinti has Uber, so good play. And Sam gets another 2 kills. Wow. Sam got Brute and Madness. Sam is on fire this whole round, actually. And I think now, like, not bad, they just got to take Spire for free. They don't want to use here. Like, definitely do not want to use you over here and try to take upper lobby. That being said, Realm is starting to do a forward hold of his own, so... Yeah, Massive got to try to slow it down, try to get a forward hold in lobby, try to just, like, try to get some sort of Uber out or set up on last, like, equalize the Uber or set up at last play. We'll see how they go.
Well, no crazy off classes at the moment for these guys. It looks like... Not bad. Pretty keen to push in here, trying to get a bit of damage out there is Paulson. They do have that huge Uber advantage as you spoke about, but every second that they waste is going to be time that allows Brodogs to pull that Uber advantage back in towards, well, I guess closer to even, and it looks like they've managed to get control of lobby here.
They have to go right now because Brute's got to get Uber like in 10 seconds. Like, oh, I think they missed a window because Brute can definitely kite this. Like, they got the Pyro, they got Sniper, so they got good utils out. And it's got to be equal Uber. It will be equal Uber. Oh, wow. Bit of a misplay, but not bad. A very big misplay, actually. Geo has a far superior Uber. Nat goes down. Geo's probably
Oh, Vinti's in trouble.
Yeah. Geo monster that. But that being said, Paulson gets 2 frags, 3 kills of his own. Wow, Paulson is causing a wreck in lobby here, and he's still fighting this. It's 3v2 here. Elmo isn't the healthiest player, and that's a respawn, so yeah, that's probably got to be the end of it.
Yeah, so a little interesting passage of play there for not bad. I mean, you would have expected they would have charged in, but perhaps they didn't really have a correct read on the Uber timing from Brutalix or something.
They played it way too safe. Like, I think Vinti, they team crossed over. They had really good like position on bats, but they just got spammed out. And that being said, Madness is dueling a scout here, kills Elmo in lobby, and yeah, it's got to trigger a repush with Nat dying. Sam gets a pick onto Madness. Oh, Sam's drawing the whole team back. Nice play by Sam. Like, or the whole team of Massive went back. He goes down because he was just like juking around in lobby. So there is going to be a bit of a Spire fight incoming.
Well, the bombs come out.
Double midi! Double by Jersh.
Huge.
He got like a nice direct and then finished off with a nice midi. So well played by Jersh. And this might be round now. Paulie gets a kill onto Realm. No demo man on Badlands last, and Vinti has Uber and 5. I think they just got to run in with it.
Yeah, this should be the first round going over here too, not bad. Without some craziness coming out here.
Jersh got another midi. Wow.
Massive.
Jersh just monstered that whole fight, to be honest. Got nice picks. Paulie did a really good job. He didn't die. He didn't die since he defended last with the donk. Like, he's using the loose cannon. That's why he's got the bowling balls of death. So good work by Paulson and Jersh.
Well, to be fair, it was pretty backwards and forwards, so not much separating these two teams from what I can tell. Let's have a look at how this mid-fight goes. Both the demos getting there pretty much at the same time, and they're actually both down the bottom. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to say down the bottom. The meds doing work, keeping their guys alive. No one has gone down yet, but Jersh, finally the first one to go down. I think he was on 4 HP for a few seconds before eventually going down. Now a couple of kills going across, and it looks like Masif Saturday are going to be able to take this point out, and they managed to take down Vinti as well. Not bad, picks up a couple of consolation prize kills in the end there, and actually manages to take down Brodogs as well, so a pretty good result at the end of the day for Not Bad.
It's still going, like I think Not Bad got a win. Almost stayed up, and Paulie just like stayed alive on 40 health. They're still finding us out. Soul is in which house? He's in their house, he's in the other team's house here. Paulson gets taken out, because he was in the wrong house as well, so it's got to ultimately go into the way of Masif, but they salvaged that round since Vinti died pretty early on. But that being said, Paulie going down is pretty big here, because no Doorman, it's really hard to contest Spire. Like, they can't even contest Spire. They're not even going to probably attempt a fort hold. Paulie's trying to get here to fort hold. Bit of spam coming out Spire. Yeah, Paulie able to get back up, luckily. Now, here comes the fort hold.
Yeah, Not Bad have a slight Uber advantage, but really nothing to write home about. They're not going to be able to do too much with it. Faith manages to find one, but is taken out, and Madness as well gets taken down by Paulson. So both the scouts down here for Masif. It doesn't look like Not Bad are going to be doing too much with it. Actually, as I speak, they're going to push out here onto Spire.
Only the combo classes were alive for Masif. Like, having losing both scouts was huge there, because they've got to definitely contest Spire here, but they have to cap it, because Vinti, he just got Uber, but this is looking really bad for Not Bad, no pun intended, because they're all scattered around the map. Yeah, like, Brute just pops his Uber just right now, and yeah, they're storming into last. Geo's
do you think they're going to just roll into here and take it away? It looks like Not Bad are in a bit of trouble, but they're trying to do their best to hold this off. They've got Elmo on heavy with the Doverkin helmet.
Really nice play. Like, Sam's going huge. He got like 4 kills just in the back end lobby, and like kind of like in the flank play, they're just duking around, picking up players. So he probably salvaged them that. He was able to get Brodogs like right at the end there. So he's about to go down here. Soul, special, kills himself on a player. Jerish gets a nice kill onto Faith here. I think Not Bad got win this fight ultimately. That being said, Elmo does go down, so yeah, it's a 3v4. Not Bad backing out. Nat goes in for a play.
Now, not too sure what he was trying to do, perhaps trying to get a med pick or something like that, but didn't manage to do too much with that. And he's still 12 seconds on the respawn, so see what Masif Saturday are going to be able to do with this. They do have a slight Uber advantage, but probably nothing they can really use unless they pull the trigger straight away, which looks like what they're going to be doing. Brodogs actually charging in here without Uber up. He's down to 70 HP. He's taking a little bit of fire, but looks like he's going to get that Uber up all right, and the last is going to go in the favour of Masif. So we're 1-1 in a quicker round than the previous one.
Yeah, that round took 5 minutes while the first one took 10. Really confident play by Brute. Like, just, they know that, you know, no team had Ubers. They just had plays, so he like baited himself a bit, showed himself, made the team beef shots on him, and, you know, they got position and ultimately took the round. So yeah, 1-1.
I think Realm just beat Paulson into mid there. Didn't really manage to use it to its full advantage, though. Paulson does manage to take down Soul, and he's actually dominating him as well. So Paulson coming up pretty huge so far this game. Madness finishes off Nat, and Jersh and Paulson managing to clean these things up. Looks like Not Bad gonna have a relatively easy time of cleaning up this mid. But, well, looks like things were made a little bit more difficult there by Madness, but in the end he does go down. Yeah,
they played that super passively. Like, Paulson sat his train, had stickies ready for Soul, and Elmo was there with him, and they kind of like crushed, you know, Masif's early aggression onto their train. Like, they killed one soldier early on. That being said, Soul gets a nice frag onto Paulson, stopping Spy Cap. He's about to forfeit his life to that. And Vinti drops! Oh, to a trap in lower. Wasn't really a trap, was just the big grind by Realm, like mouse 1, mouse 2, and yeah, Vinti ate some spam and then just, you know, walked into some stickies and yeah, dropped Uber. I think they tried to rush it a bit too much, Not Bad. Like, they captured Spire, and back cap being on Nat! Ooh, he probably had that! I think if he stayed on that instead of rocket jumping above the point, he probably could have got that. Just like, bounce soldiers away.
I don't know if you're lagging or me, but I'm having a bit of difficulty understanding you, and my game is lagging a little bit, but we'll push on and see how this goes. Geo manages to take down Elmo as the mid attempt was coming out there from Not Bad, but in the end, it's going to be Masif Saturday pretty much rolling over this midpoint and picking it up, no trouble at all.
Yeah, apologies if we're getting technical difficulties, like with a bit of a cutout and whatnot. viewers, but yeah, convincing defense with a bit of luck by Masif, and they've got 100% Uber pushing Spire. It's a free Spire. The only consolation is Vinti will get Uber up to defend last, so they'll have their spawns up, they'll be able to defend last with Uber, which will get up in like 2 seconds.
Alright,
Ubers are traded off. Bit of a sloppy fight going out. Geo does forfeit his life, or doesn't forfeit his life, gets picked, but oh, Realm! Nice pipe onto Vinti. Wow. And now the reset comes by Masif. They can just chill on Spire and play off their ad, which will be probably 100% actually. So yeah, that goes in for a play, gets taken out.
Right, it's be a last push here from Masif Saturday, and just quickly, if I'm lagging out too much, feel free to completely take over, and I'll just shut up.
That's fine if we've got some technical difficulties, but yeah, here comes like a pro-lander defense. We've got Engineer and Pyro. Jersh is in. Oh, Brute doesn't even use because he didn't even have it. He was close to having it, and they got destroyed there. They tried to do the same play that they did the previous round, like just take over right side of players. They had the right side, but they just got monstered in the corner there. They just got smashed. So, good defense by Vinti, and yeah, tables turned yet again. Vinti with 60% Uber ad. Sam kills Faith on Spire.
Yeah. Faith was trying to do a bit of a sneaky play there around the corner, but Paulson was well aware of his position, and it looks like Geo going to be the one jumping up here onto Spire, trying to defend it. NB wasn't really able to use their advantage to get much of that Spire cap going on, and unfortunately that allowed the Masif Saturday's respawns to come in here, but it's going to be Vinti flashing over his teammates. It's going to be, I think that's Geo pushing straight into mid. He's going to be 2v1, but doesn't manage to go down, in fact. Actually, it was Nat. What am I talking about?
This is a really bad play because they've got players at last here. Like Elmo persisted engineer, so he wasn't able to help in cap. And look at this, like, ooh, clutch play by Jersh, saving the point.
Well,
but
Paulson going to have to come up huge if he wants to survive here. He's in a 2v1. Geo was pretty low, but unfortunately in the end, for not bad. Paulson does go down for that shotgun, and the Spire hold is still continuing here for Masif Saturday.
It'll probably be a reset to last now. Like, I think, you know, similar Ubrad, like, they just don't have the bodies to contest it, like, not bad, because they were just bleeding players one by one. So, it's got to be a last hold now.
Oh, back cap coming on. Oh, very close. Unfortunately, not quite there. But, looks like Masif Saturday have managed to get a ton of kills in the chaos that ensued, and they pick up that one as well. So, 2-1 now in the favour of Masif Saturday.
Yeah, Paulie died, you know, in back of Spire really late, so he just spawned and there was no stickies on the point, so they just, you know, threw some bodies at last, and yeah, capped it out. So 2-1 to Masif.
Let's take a look at how this mid is going to play out. Paulson is already down to 140 HP, took a little bit of damage to him in that rollout. Realm, though, managed to pick up the first kill of the round onto Elmo, so the scout's going down relatively quickly here for not bad. It looks like Masif Saturday, well, both teams have lost their med, but Paulson, the only remaining survivor for not bad, and Masif Saturday winning once again the mid fight.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate, but not bad. Like, they had 3 early kills, like, super fast early on. Like, they weren't aggressive their side, but that being said, Sol was able to get a couple of frags and salvage the round. Like, he got Vinti from behind, and that just kind of, yeah, the players were all committed across the point, and they just got picked apart at the end there. So, free Spire to them because Paulie was down, but Elmer's contesting this, actually.
Yeah, he actually came up pretty huge there, managed to pick up 2 kills for himself before going down to Geo, and pretty much saved the cap there for not bad.
And that being said, yeah, two frags go down and Josh picks up a third, so here comes a repush into mid. Sam's leading the way. Good work zoning Realm out, and Brodogs. Realm gets picked, actually. Nice work by Nat to follow up on the massive spam damage.
Let's see what Not Bad can do. Do you reckon they're going to be able to push here into Spire? Certainly looks like they're pretty keen. They don't have Uber at the minute. At the moment, it is up now though. So even Ubers for these guys, there is going to be, I think that's the Roma Nat jumping around the back.
That's causing a big distraction play here behind him. He's dueling Soul. He's probably about to die. Yeah, Faith kills Nat. I think they could have capitalized that a bit more. Not bad.
Oh,
bad player ad. Yeah, Gia had a way better Uber, like monster Jersh in that Uber. That being said, Sam and Elmo are still persisting to fight this.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Not Bad going to be able to do too much in this situation. Sam doing his best takes down Faith. Sol managed to find himself one. Madness, though, finishes off Sam, and it's a wipe from
Sam
Not Bad.
nearly went super huge there. He and Elmo were like, you know, 2v3 in there, just holding hands as scouts. They got a couple of frags, but they didn't ultimately get Brute there. Good work by Madness and Sol, protecting them.
Yeah, take a look at the scoreboard as well. Madness is actually top scoring for the game. Even, well, I mean, equal with his med, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Madness is definitely doing huge amounts of work in this game at the present. But yeah, so Brute's got 50% Uber out here. Not bad at electing to forward hold. So let's see how this plays out. Brute actually missed his spire jump, so I don't know if he beefed that a bit, because that will potentially buy Not Bad Uber. But that being said, Geo goes in aggressively, and so does Madness.
Madness,
Yeah.
I think that was Madness, lived on 1 HP.
Yeah,
So,
they lost
close.
2 players. Like, this is really big for Masif, having equal Uber, but 2 players up. And here they come in with the Uber.
Well, Sticky's on point. Popped off there by Paulson, taking down Faith. And it's going to be the
Yeah.
Uber versus Uber, but
So,
in
yeah,
the
that
end,
was a...
Massive. Coming
Yeah,
up
Massive.
huge.
They snuck that out. Like, that was a pretty soft cap, you know what I mean? Like, there was a big fight, you know, Uber's popped going out, and then, you know, one scout baited the point, and then someone just walked on it. So that was a pretty soft cap to just cap while the fight's going on. But well played to Sol to sneak that one in under their noses. So 3-1 to Massive, and pretty exciting first half for Badlands.
Yeah, well, your prediction was 5-2 in the favour of Massive Saturday, and certainly looks like it could be going that way. I mean, not bad. They haven't looked terrible, to be honest. They've done what they needed to do, but they just haven't been able to close the games out and that sort of thing. I mean, they've managed to get 1 round, but potential for them to pick up another couple in this second half.
Yeah, so I'm just having a quick squiz at the stats here, and Geo, just going by the damage numbers, Geo going absolutely huge for his team. He's leading in frags overall and in damage, doing just a bit under 350 DPM at the moment, followed up by Badness, who is doing 5.8k damage, and then you got Paulson, Sam, and Elmo. And it's actually pretty surprising, to be honest. Like, just the scouts doing heaps of damage across the board. Like, Madness, Sam, and Elmo are doing, yeah, more damage than, you know, Realm, Sol, and Jersh and that. So, Guts are going pretty ham on this map, to be honest.
Certainly an interesting scoreboard for me there. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't really have much of an idea how to read it, but all I look at is damage, and I see Geo pulling up those big numbers, which is exciting. Madness has had a pretty decent half for himself as well, so certainly repeating that success he had on this map in the last time these two teams met.
Yeah, speaking about going huge as well, Sam, second from the top in frags, 25. He was getting really good frag streaks, so like he was getting 4 kills in scrappy flank plays and bad pushes and stuff. One thing to probably note is, for the medics, Brute had more deaths than Vinti, and Vinti subsequently had more Ubers, but because the way that Massive play like super aggressive and confident just off play advantage, not just off, you know, the absolute Uber advantage, as they showed in their last pushes, just taking over a side. So yeah, so that's just an interesting stat for Brute there. And here we go.
Alright, it's going to be Sol going aggressively towards Elmo, I think it was, but Elmo managed to take down 2. Nat is taken down there though, and Geo and Faith picking up 3 kills in a row for the Massive Saturday guys. Sam is on the point trying to keep that one alive, but looks like Brodogs going to be the one to finish off this point, and Massive Saturday picking up the midpoint.
Yeah, this is it was a really aggressive strategy by Massive. They're taking, you know, maintenance rollout super aggressive. Like, they did lose Sol and Madness early on, but they had full position, as you saw. And Faith tried to chase down Vinti, gets picked up. Vinti surviving on 20 health, but he needs to wait a little bit to get his Uber out here. So he's basically seeing it last, just grinding the hell out of it. So equal Uber push. Faith did die. He could U-tilt, like off class. So let's see. No, he's still persisting on scout. Elmo tried to go for a play. Got taken out. So yeah. Massive taking control of lobby right now. Sam is sniping. We'll see how Massive play this. Looks like they want to do double soldier bottom left. So this is interesting strategy. Let's see who's up there. Oh, Nat got destroyed there. Got shot down to 50. They take one side of the point. Yeah, Josh had to aggressively Uber into them. Both Ubers get trade. Paulson goes down. That's huge. No domain to defend Badlands last. This is looking really good for Masif.
Yeah, Jaren Paulson already down. Vinci goes down, and well, I mean, it doesn't really matter who's alive because the cap goes the way of the Masif Saturday guys. So they've now got well 4 map points. So certainly a lot of things to work with for them.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate for Paulie to get caught out during the Uber. Like he could have played it a little bit more safer naturally, because once your demo's down this point, this last capture's so quick. So yeah, here comes for potential last rollout.
Let's see what Sol can do here. Pushing up aggressively, Joe is going to duel him, and he has to fall back towards his opposing team's Spire. Sam, though, finds Faith. Geo takes down as well. Realm picks up another. So it seems to me, honestly, like not bad. Just losing out on these mid-fights pretty much on DM.
Yeah, they're just getting caught out. Like, they're not able to convert the frags. Like, Paulie just gets sold just there, like, chasing Vinti to lobby. Vinti actually did some pretty good jukes and drives, like, got out on 15 health and then got the pack, so it's alright, but yeah, Madness is in! Oh my god, Madness kills Vinti on 95% Uber. Chased him from trash and caught him out in lower lobby, so things are looking really grim for not bad.
Yeah, indeed it is. The Spire cap just being contested there by Nat, but he's not able to do too much. He's eventually taken down, and this was surely going to be going over to Masif Saturday, and they've got a huge Uber advantage. Vinti only just started to grind his Uber up, and I think we're going to be seeing Masif Saturday charging here. Having said that, though, they did already lose one last take where they had Uber advantage like this, but it does appear that this is going to be the case in this situation. There is a sentry up, though, and that's doing a bit of work. Also managed to find Faith, and Matt takes down Geo as well. Sol is going to find the first kill for Masif on this last point, but it looks like Masif once again failing to push in with a complete Uber advantage.
Yeah, Not Bad did really well there, like having Elmo get a level 2 SG up. Sam will also snipe, would have forced the early pop. I think just before that happened, like Nat dying on Spy was a bit of a huge play. Like he killed Realm and Doman, and you're pushing into last Uber with no Doman, half the damage is gone. So he did pretty good to trade for Realm in that instance, just buying time for his team, and they succeeded. But that being said, like Vinti can't do much with this Uber. Like, Brodogs got out. He's at 70%. They can't do really much with it. Like they're opting to forward hold a little bit, so it's got to be equal Uber.
Indeed it is. We'll see how Masif go in this engagement, whether they can push into lobby without using that Uber up and push on to last with the Uber, or whether they're going to have to Uber into lobby. Well, my voice is going just a little bit. Just spent 8.5 hours at work today, so hopefully the voice holds out tonight. But we'll see what happens here between these two teams. Not bad. Dropping Madness there. I think he might have gone in for a sick play, but unfortunately wasn't able to pull it off. It's going to allow a little bit of breathing room here for Not Bad. So they're not going to do too much with it.
Yeah, sorry. It's alright if Madness died there. Like, we're probably hoping to see you two, like Madness snipe or Faith do something, but, he's opting for Scout, so they're opting to run Cookie Cutter. Sam is sniping, and yeah, they basically gave up lobby. That being said, Elmo just switched onto Engineer, so they're going full, like, lockdown Badlands mode at the moment with equal Uber.
Theo finds the sentry gun, takes that one down. Looks like they're going to be heading in.
Low left again, yeah.
Yeah. No kills just coming out yet. A lot of fire heading over towards the guys pushing in, but it appears that the Ubers have been popped. A lot of flashing coming out here from Vinti, managing to keep his players alive, but his Uber is going to run out very quickly. Brutalix is still alive as well, but it looked like it would be difficult to push in there for the Masif guys, but they managed to get on the cap and take that one out.
Basically, kind of a repeat of what happened previously, like the soft cap, what I was saying, like the Uber, and there was massive fights going on. Like Geo went down, but Paulie was fighting with his stickies and had no stickies on point, and Sol running the pain train just jumped into point and capped it instantly. So 5-1, same as last week.
Yeah, Masif dropped 2 frags on that last, but it didn't really matter in the end because they had the numbers on the point and got that. And as you say, the same result as the last week. So hopefully for the second map here for Not Bad, we're going to be seeing a little bit better of a result than their last week's second map, which they went down 5-0 against against Masif. So hopefully, I would be keen to see a third map, but judging by the results that we've seen so far, it's going to be tough here for Not Bad.
They're not playing, like, Not Bad are playing decent. They're playing pretty well. Like the first half, they had like monster. They had a pretty monster game. Like the first bit, they won some rollouts. You know, they had a really long first 10-minute round in the first round, but they were just like as the game was going on, they were just getting destroyed on mids and just having some pretty sloppy plays. I think, yeah, just like Paulie was just getting caught with nothing loaded, and the point was just vulnerable for last. Look at these stats here. Madness top fragging. Like it was pretty quick rounds, like a 2-0 in 6 minutes. So he top fragged with 6 frags. That's probably nothing to write home about, but he was getting good kills. Like he was getting good kills when it happened.
I mean, he got a med pick as well, so that was pretty useful.
Yeah, he had that really good rundown onto Paulson and Vinti like, in the last round there. So that's probably something to talk about actually. Like that was a huge chase. Like Sol was chasing as well. Sol got picked in low lobby, but yeah, Madness persisted and got the combo pick. Yeah, GA top damage again, 320, well 330 DPM. So he's having a monster game as we expected from him. Interesting. Brute, the flawless round, no deaths, so good play by him. Yeah, it was actually just a dominant performance by Masif that second half, to be honest.
Yeah,
like, they won mid convincingly. Yeah, like double wiped. Yeah, not bad. So
it seemed like Not Bad were able to put up a bit more of a resistance in the first half than the second half, and perhaps Masif just had a quick chat in the break and said, you know, here's what we're going to do, and decided to completely roll over Not Bad, but see what happens in the second map, which is going to be Snakewater. So what are we feeling? How do we think this map's going to go?
Okay, here's one thing to note. This has been a strategy of Jersh's teams of past gone. They did this last season in the Snakewater match where they do, on a mid, they don't contest mid, they run a sniper to mid, and like they just basically like sit back in their second yard and like defend. Like they play pure passive, like set up for a second defense, and they don't contest mid. They've also done it running a spy to mid to go for a cheeky play as well. Like they've done this before previously in official matches. It's something I do not want to see, because I think that's the wrong type of mindset, being too passive and giving the other team too much, you know, free ground, because you go on midpoint for free, and that'll translate into taking like half a second point, like trying to take, you know, either the grass or saw room for free. So I don't want to see that play, because Masif play hyper aggressive playstyle, as you saw, like second round of second half actually of Badlands, they played like super aggressive, like they jumped the other team's train, they did the house maintenance rollout, took control of, you know, that team's train, just played for pure position. So if you give them too much position and room, they'll capitalize on it. So I really don't want Not Bad to kind of turtle up and sink into their shells. I think that they should try to fight aggressively like they have been. Like they've been winning, you know, DM fights as well and holding out when they've had Uber Disad. So they've got more than enough skill to like put up good fights and exchange frags on equal ground, but they just can't be in defensive mindset, I guess.
Well, we'll have to see what they do opt to go for. I mean, they've got Brodogs on the sniper in the warm-up, but I highly doubt we're going to be seeing him doing any sniping. You can see it's the medic.
They're just chilling out.
They're just messing around.
Yeah, going for the, you know, little break in between the rounds, go for a bit of a bio break, get a drink.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I heard one ready up sound, and yeah, that being said, we're going live.
Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the team lineups. It seems like they're going pretty standard to mid. No crazy strategies just yet. But we'll see how Not Bad feel after this first mid fight. See how they go on this one. Looks like Paulson was a little slow to mid. I think he took a... Oh no, he didn't take a sticky to the face there from Realm. But some decent positioning actually up on the point here from Not Bad. But Matt goes down already. And Sol has got himself first frag of the map. It's going to be Madness looking aggressively. And Sol jumping in there as well. But Sam and Nat dropping for Not Bad. And a Jersh as well going to go down. So another relatively easy map or mid-point win for Masif Saturday.
Yeah, Vinti was able to survive. They had 3 players chasing them. Elmo, you know, bought him room for Paulson and Vinti to get out. Yeah, Nat died, and the moment Nat died, you saw they kind of like turtled up into their grass, into their little corner, and basically Sol jumped forward and got super aggressive for the rest of that team.
Wow, look at this. They're pushing last already. This is going to be a very quick round if it goes into the cap, I guess. Brutalix has the Uber up. It's just dropped down now, though. The cap hasn't even really started here at the moment. It looks like Masif looking for the frags that they can use to get some positioning on this point, and they are finding them. Geo takes out a couple, actually. Sam and Jersh going down there, and this looks like Masif going to pick up a really quick first round here about a 2.5 minutes so far gone, but oh, a big fight coming out from Paulson and defense, but it's not going to be enough. Sol manages to cap that one out, and yeah, 3 minutes almost, that first round.
The whole thing about that Uber was just to Uber trade aggressively, try to get a pick out of it, because even if it went bad, like Brute could just get out and try to play off Uber, but you know, Gio went huge, got like a 3k there, and then Paulie and Elmo went huge at the end there, but they lost players and that spawns come in to ultimately cap it out for Masif, so well played. 1-0 to Masif's way.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Not bad getting some decent positioning up here, but we can see a jumper in there, and I think Vinti managed to survive. Yes, he did. Paulson went down, though Faith and Sol from Masif Saturday are down, but the rest of the team looks like Madness, mostly doing the lion's share of the work at the moment, has taken down Not Bad, and again, Masif Saturday rolling over that mid-fight.
There's a melee fight happening at second here. It's Gio versus Vinti, and Gio's still persisting. Oh, he's about to die here. Yeah.
Oh, Paulson with the BM.
Yeah, he could have just walked up to him and hit him with his stick or bottle, so, you know. No honor in the finals, playoff stages, I guess. Playing to win, playing for money. That being said, yeah, I think Jersh was still alive back there. He didn't die in mid, so he was just hanging around behind the team, so, yeah, pocket down for Not Bad. And I think they've got to lose second here following that.
Yeah, Faith is in there pretty much on his own at the moment, but the cavalry has arrived. Gio comes in, but oh, he's taken down there by Paulson. Some nice stickies coming out there. Brodogs has popped the Uber. Vinti has done the same there. Pretty much going to be fading at the same time. So looks like we're going to have Masif Saturday pushing here onto the second point relatively easily. Sol and Madness picking themselves up a killer piece. Nat goes down as well to Faith. And this looks like SPR going to, well not SPR, Masif Saturday. Yeah. Going to push into last.
Sol was behind the whole team in Cheese and was able to just get like 2 frags there, like in that aggressive domain Uber. And Paulie also got dropped during that Uber. Like he was super aggressive forward, got out of range of Vinti's beam during Uber and got killed. So yeah, bit of bad luck for Not Bad. And yeah, they're losing these rounds pretty fast. They have to come up with something. Let's see what they do in this mid, if they could change it up.
Yeah, they do need to sort of do something here. They've been sending a couple of soldiers jumping up onto the top, and perhaps they can try something else with that. We're going to see what happens here. Looks like it's going to be Nat once again jumping up here. He's going to be dueling Gio and Faith, and it's not going to work out too well for him. He gets taken down there, though Jer and Elmo managed to pick up a killer piece. Madness and Faith, that's the scouts down for Masif Saturday, and it looks like they're going to have to fall back off the back of that one. Of course, Sol going down there as well. Gio managed to trade out Jersh though, but this looks like Not Bad taking out their first mid and perhaps going to be rolling here onto the second point. They do have a pretty decent player advantage.
Yeah, they played that really well. They got 2 early frags early on in mid, like Jersh and Elmo went huge there. At the end, they got both soldiers, and that being said, another 2 frags, easy frags, like in succession for Not Bad. And they should probably push off this if they could secure a kill onto Faith. He got out, just living.
Well, Sol was holding pretty close there, and I think it might have caught Not Bad off guard a little bit. Vinti had to flash his Uber around, and that's going to allow him to kind of keep on his pocket a little bit longer than what Vinti was able to do. But the retake coming out here from Masif Saturday, and it looks like it's going to be a complete wipe. Gio picks himself up 2 kills. Madness finds 1. Elmo, though, oh, he's going huge. He's picked up 3 kills. Can he find a 4th? No. Gio managed to take him down, though. Gio is still alive, only on 2 HP, though. And I guess maybe a little bit lucky there for Masif Saturday to keep that point. It's going to be Sam attempting to retake his down, though.
Oh my god. Sam beefed that hard on Gio. Gio kills himself. But, oh, Sam beefed that a bit. Really big plays by Elmer. He got the 3 kill, which let Vinti get out. Like, they got 40% Uber out, and here comes Sol into aggressor to fight this.
Okay, the jumping coming out here from Sol, trying to do what he can, but 3 kills quickly in the favour of Not Bad. It's going to be Realm taking out Nat, though, in response, but Masif Saturday are going to be forced to back off here. They do not have the players to really deal with this push from Not Bad, and again, we're going to see a decent attempt or a decent position here for Not Bad to be able to take a round. They have got about a 30% Uber advantage, so perhaps they can use that if they go straight away. Doesn't look like they're going to be doing that. Vinti, though, is kind of rallying the troops. Paulson is going to charge in there along with Sam. They're going to be Ubered out there. No Uber available just yet for Brodogs, but they need to find a pick before Brodogs gets that Uber up. The point is starting to be capped. Paulson goes down, and this is not looking good at all for Not Bad. The Uber going to come up in just a moment for Brodogs. It's going to be a free second you would expect here for Massive Saturday.
It's got to be a free second and free mid, most likely. Like, Brute starts his Uber. Vinti's most likely going to die here. Yeah, he's trying to duel a scout under. He should probably just kill Bind at this stage. Yeah. They played that really well. That Uber got nothing accomplished. All they killed was a Roma. Brute was chilling back on his left side of last, just chilling for the truck. So yeah. So we got Sam sniping here, trying to maybe get a cheeky pick of them pushing to mid. He's setting up, watching Catwalk, so he's got a good vantage point across the mid point. But yeah, Brute's here milking his Uber. Doesn't want to use it, probably only for second. Probably does have to use it for second. Paulson gets a trap kill onto Madness. And yeah, Paulson's probably gonna die here actually if he's not too careful. He's fighting from lower cellar area. He's on grass. He got out.
Alright, so mid gonna be captured here by Massive Saturday, and they've got full Uber, about a 60% advantage at the moment, but the gap is closing for Vinti. He's trying to desperately grind that Uber up. Well, actually, it doesn't look like they're really grinding, they're just healing. But
yeah, it's still alright. Like, he can get Uber to defend last. It looks like he's lagging a little bit. Like, he seems to be a little bit of choppy movements for me. Vinti is New Zealand, so they can definitely get the Uber up to defend last. Maybe to defend second if Massive take two. And yeah, they just throw Soul at them. Soul got nothing accomplished. So Sam's sniping, so they really can't push off this. And let's see what Massive do if they got to respond in kind to have someone snipe. And looks like Madness was making his way back to spawn. Probably not going to. Let's see if Soul's gonna go to a pick class like Spy or something. Nah, back on Soldier. Oh, opening the door up. Okay, Faith is coming in. Okay, Faith is sniping now. So yeah, here is the typical snake order, like the bit of the snooze fest where we come to the second point, attack, equal Uber. So both teams have a sniper on. Probably good to watch to see what Faith is doing since he's the aggressive sniper. Sniping through lower now, so through the grass area. The whole team's there with him as well. So they've got like no players in Saul, just like one player, Soul holding Saul by himself. And
seems like Sam's pretty happy to take him on, but Faith managed to find the first kill onto Nat. He's trying to find some more, but no! Sam taking him down. So it's 5v5 at the moment, a bit more Counter-Strike-esque. Sam, though, makes it a 4v5 realm, taken down there with a nice headshot. The Ubers are popped. Vinti gonna try and push his troops into mid. Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do too much. There is a Soli up above them. That's gonna be Sol. What can he do? Nothing, in fact, is the answer. Paulson takes him down with no trouble, and this is going to be a push here from Not Bad. They're going to try and have this midpoint. It is 5v5, so Massive Saturday do have potential to defend this one, though Geo is very low. He's surely going to be taken down here. Oh no, Brutalix has found himself in a terrible position. He's on his own up against the scout. Elmo is on 48, so a crossbow would take him down, but no, he manages to find himself in a pretty safe position after that. Honestly, I thought he would go down.
Yeah, Sam went pretty huge. He had like 2 kills onto the second. He got a 3rd kill onto Madness, but that being said, they really can't throw bodies at this. Not bad. Like, Elmo just goes down there. He probably could have gone out. Like, I don't know why he died there. You know, Vinci has Uber, but I don't know if Joshi's got users to defend second. Yeah, they're more content to stat last with their Uber, because Brute did have a pretty big disadvantage, 30%. So it's got to have to be equal Uber.
Sam's on the sniper as well, so let's see what he can do. He did a pretty decent job finding a frag on second, but is he going to be able to do much here? There is no off class at the moment for Massive Saturday, so they're just going to be pushing in here with their regular lineup. It's going to be Geo in here with Brutalix. He doesn't have the Uber, now he does. Well, I thought he was going to go down in that small period where he didn't have the Uber on him, but was not the case. And oh no, Brutalix, I thought he was going to go down there to Jersh, but in the end managed to find himself out of there. Sam picks himself up one, Elmo finds another. The scout's coming up huge here for Not Bad. Paulson finds one as well. Sam is second for himself, and Paulson as well has found 2. So they are going to be able to defend.
Yeah, stellar defense by Paulson the scouts. Like, you saw that Geo he wanted to do a solo aggressive Uber, which is fun. They tried to catch Sam out and sniper, but Sam surfed away into spawn, and so Geo's Uber was kind of wasted. Like, he tried to kill Paul after it, but Yeah, Paulie put out so much damage with the scouts and they just mopped up on the frags there, so really strong defense. They capture second. Slight Uber ad. It's usable as well, 20 seconds, but yeah, that being said, Masif have just got contestants without Uber. But this is their playstyle, playing super aggressive.
Yeah, that's true, they're going super aggressive, as you say, onto this second point. Uber to call Vinty pops it though, so this is going to be a pretty tough situation for Not Bad to deal with.
I think this is going to end up...
Yeah, Fade and Madness pick themselves up a kill.
This is going to be Masif's favour. Yeah. Paulie tried to hang on, got good. 2 kills. Yeah, like Soul's already at last here. Soul like went behind the whole team and like went like kind of around the world type of thing, and he didn't get anything done until at the end of that push, fight at second. So yeah, bit sloppy.
A pretty clean 3-0 there from Masif Saturday. So we'll see what they go from here. I don't know if we got a prediction from you before the match, but what do you reckon we're going to see?
Well, I was going to say, I was predicting this was going to be like Not Bad put up a good fight because this is a map pick, but they're absolutely getting destroyed here. Like, Geo, look at the stats. Geo top fragging as he did Badlands first half and top damaging. 330 DPM. He's always been doing consistently over 300 DPM. Followed up by Paulie. Paulie's been having a pretty good game, actually. He's been putting out huge amounts of damage, and he's actually the only player on Not Bad getting more than 10 frags on 13. And then we've got Faithless, 14 frags with 3,400 damage. So he's been doing really good work as scout / sniper as well. And then, yeah, then everyone else has fallen off afterwards. Sam is having a bit of a shocker. He's on 5 for 10. Like, and 3 of his kills was from when he went sniper. So he's only had 2 frags as scout. So he is struggling quite a bit. And it's the same kind of story. Vinty has had more Ubers than Brodogs, 7 to 5, but the way that Masif like to play, like just as a huge death ball, like they just move as 5 or even as 6 and just death ball into the other team, like just buff and fight it out. Don't let the other team set up for forward holds, or if the other team's being in a really passive positioning, they'll just take the free ground and just roll in as a death ball.
So certainly a bit of work here for Not Bad. They want to get back into this game. They're going to have to go 3-0 and then win the golden cap.
Yeah, they have to go, 5-0. Like they have to go. Yeah, they have to play like superhumans because it's looking pretty grim at the moment. Like they'll probably be in a bit of a
pickle.
Yeah, like to try and come back from this is really tough. You're down the map already. It's 3-0 in the second map, like to the other team. So yeah, they have to pull something out.
Sounds like a few of the ready ups are coming through. Go. Looks like we're ready to get underway. Let's see how these guys manage to, I guess, negotiate the second half, and we'll expect to see probably Masif Saturday coming up pretty strong into this first mid fight like they have. I think they won 2 out of the 3 in the last half, so certainly something that has helped them out so far. Paulson though took a bit of a sticky the face there. He's down to 127 HP, and the Solis have now arrived onto the points, and it's going to be Geo. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to be taken down there by Nat. Sam as well finds himself one, though. Geo did find one before he died. Faith is going to pick up one for himself, so it's a 3v2 now. I was about to say 3v3, but Jersh just went down straight away. And it looks like, once again, Masif Saturday going to be picking up a relatively decent mid-fight for themselves, and they managed to push pretty far onto the second as well.
Yeah, they played that pretty aggressive. Like, Soul took top, and he just waited a bit, and just like did like a skybox bomb. Like, it was just a distraction play while his team walked across the point. So, wow, Vinty got forced to use really early. Not too sure why. Like, Paulson wasn't damaged, or he wasn't damaged. So newbies get traded. Madness is dead. So this is still looking good for Not Bad. Good defense by them, and hopefully they should look to push this. Like, you have one player ad, you should probably go for something still. Throw players at him. Like, go as a ball. That being said, Nat is getting destroyed in Soul Room.
Let's have a look. Looks like Not Bad are pretty keen to get back in and try and contest this second. Perhaps try and relieve some pressure on that midpoint of theirs, but do need to be careful they don't take it out here by the strong DM that we've been seeing from Masif Saturday so far. The Ubers are even as well, so perhaps we're going to be seeing that sniper v sniper matchup that we tend to see on this second, but doesn't look like anyone has gone back and swapped just yet. Alright, Paulson going to pick up the first frag here of, well, it looked like there was going to be a fight breaking out, but in the end, It appears that Not Bad have managed to repel the attack so far from Masif Saturday. There is a little bit of room on the flank here for Not Bad if they want to go for it, but deciding to fall back a little bit towards that second point.
Yeah, it's still pretty hard to re-push mid. Like, it's equal Ubers. No Ubers got traded off in that situation, so they can't even fight anything post-Uber. So they just, you know, Faith died and that's it. They reset and they'll just do this. Try, like, Masif will just try to find a crack in the defenses now. Oh, it looks like they're pushing grass aggressively with their scouts. Let's see what the combo's doing. Yeah, combo's rotating grass. They backed out now.
And once again, a bit of a stalemate is here for us to enjoy. We'll see surely some fireworks soon. It's been pretty quiet second half so far, but it looks like we're going to be seeing Vinti hold off on his Uber just a little bit. I think it's not really going to be playing too much of a part in this fight here, but Brodogs certainly is going to have to back out here. He's going to be dropping down in terms of Uber right now, and Jerk picks up the first kill. Sam finds the second. Madness does manage to trade out Paulson though, so that's a pretty important pick onto the demo, but Not Bad doing a pretty decent job so far of defending this point.
Madness just kills both scout by himself. And, wow. Okay, yeah, flank play by Not Bad really fell apart that time. Like, I don't even know what Nat was doing. Like, he was just chilling on big ramp at second, like not trying to like bother out or try to push out a flank there and let Soul get in and get a frag onto Vinti, but they, like, Not Bad had really good positioning, like, post-Uber. Like, they had a couple key picks, like, Geo died. They did lose poorly, but I think they could have definitely won that fight.
Yeah, I agree, but I think Soul came up pretty huge as well there to take down Vinti in the end. But it doesn't matter. We're into, I guess, the last push, and we're going to have Elmo here on his famous, or not famous, but at least to me, he's been playing heavy a lot so far. And
That's his
Sam. Yeah, Sam playing sniper as well.
Yeah, that's like they go to util classes. Like Elmo will go NG or heavy and Sam will snipe. But here comes the push aggressively in through the left side. Paulson goes down and so does Sam. Elmo's still heavy, so he can circle off his damage here, but he can't output that much because they'll just kite him.
Yeah, and things not looking too good here. Oh, a drop!
Wow,
Vinti. Oh, that's not good. And that's certainly going to spell trouble. And indeed, the first round of the second half going over to Masif Saturday, so they're now 4-0. They've got those map points in, well, even match points in their bank, and yeah, tough days ahead for Not Bad.
Yeah, that round did go 5 minutes, so it was a bit of stalemate at second for a couple of minutes, but ultimately Masif were just dominant, to be honest. Yeah, they got that clutch drop onto Vinti as well. He had to, like, yeah, just ate too much damage all at one time. Bit unfortunate. So yeah, here comes potentially the final mid.
Oh, Geo getting very aggressive, and he's actually taken down. I think he perhaps rocket jumped a little bit too far than what he would have wanted. Actually, I think that was Nat that I was talking about. Geo, though, was the one to take him out. Geo is still alive, but Not Bad, managing to do a pretty decent job of this mid-fight. Brodogs is being chased down here by Paulson, but in the end, he survived there on 23 HP. He does need to be careful. Doesn't have a med pack there to pick up just yet. Oh, it does spawn now. So he's back to a relatively respectful amount of HP. And looks like they're going to try and defend this second here. The Uber is up here. Geo going to be the one to take that one out. Sam is going to be taken down early there by Geo. And it's going to flash coming out here from Vinti. So Geo kind of looking aggressively here with the final few seconds of his Uber. Managed to find one onto Vinti. That's a huge pick. Madness takes down Elmo. But Nat and Elmo managed to find themselves a couple of frags as well. And looks like Not Bad just going to be able to hold on to this onto this midpoint.
Yeah, Geo had a really good Uber. He went pretty huge there. He got a pick onto Sam because Vinti actually didn't have Uber to save Sam. He just got like half a second after Sam died. So yeah, good play by Geo. He probably didn't know that they had slight Uber, but he was able to get a pick. And yeah, and he got Vinti at the end of it. So it's got to be midpoint for Masif. And Jersh going down again. That's pretty bad. 40% Uber ad for Masif. No pocket for Not Bad. So they're in a really defensive, passive positioning, as you see here. Like, no one's holding forward. Like, they're already on grass. Masif is on grass. Nat's in. Try to go for the YOLO play.
Trying to grab something. I mean, he got Brodogs down to 30-ish HP, but wasn't able to really force anything out of it. Brodogs is still alive, still healing, but yeah, things not looking good.
Yeah, Soul went huge. Like, it's kind of like the same story as before. Like, they focused on the players in front, and Soul ended up getting Vinty and Paulson at the back of it because no one was watching the flank because they committed both soldiers early on. Like Nat and Jersh died. Like Jersh spawned, Rocket jumped out of spawn and like died, and Nat went for a bomb into 4 people. So they lost both soldiers instantly in that fight.
Yeah, Brodogs with the 90% Uber advantage here. And this is going to be you would expect a relatively easy push into last for Masif, but so far tonight they haven't had too much luck pushing in with that Uber advantage, at least on Badlands. We see Elmo once again on his heavy, Sam going to be on the sniper. We'll see how they go in this one. Elmo, he's where is he actually? I can't even see him. Oh, there he is over there. Sam is going to rotate or change class back onto scouts. Elmo taken down there though, and Jer is going to be traded out by Geo. Or Geo trades out by Jer. Sol managed to pick himself up one onto Vinty, so a big pick on them. And Paulson goes down as well, so this looks like it's going to be all over Red Rover. Is it? No. Perhaps the defense is going to be real here from Not Bad. Let's see if Paulson can go huge onto Jer. I think Jer might have been looking for a melee fight, but in the end decides to pull out his shotgun and say, screw you, it's a run.
Very good play by Jeff there. I think he got himself a 3k in the end, got a kill onto Jer and 2 shotgun kills, so he clutched that for his team. Like, it looked like a really sloppy fight. Like, it's kind of like what Not Bad did when they had their Uber ad last time they pushed. Like, they pushed in through one door. They got nothing done with the Uber, but you try to set up for post-Uber, but the frags were just exchanged, and Not Bad won that DM fight. So, well played.
Alright, so Uber's even now, so it's going to be significantly harder for Masif Saturday to try and push onto this last point. We've still got those off classes going. Elmo trying to spam out a little bit. Not sure how effective that's going to be on the heavy, but you see them trying to push back a little bit here. Paulson goes pretty low. Sam, though, finds a kill onto Madness. I mean, that's not the probably the kill that you would have wanted, but certainly helps. I mean, it's no med pick, but you'll take anything you can get, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll definitely halt their aggression. Like now, Masif is backed out. They just wait for their Uber. They've got it. Vinty's got it. This gives Madness the opportunity to util, and looks like he's gone sniper. So it's got to be Madness versus Sam, and Elmo's still persisting on heavy.
So, I mean, the heavy, is that going to kind of impact their ability to retake a site if they do manage to fight?
It will. Like, if Elmo dies in a push, you can't repush. Like, you've only got 1 scout. It's really hard to repush. Like, only if they get, like, a wipe onto Masif, which seems, it's likely, but also unlikely. So, Madness is sniping through lobby here. They've identified he is sniping, so they've probably got to set up a forward hold here, which Vinty and Jersh are doing.
Yeah, look, Brutalix and Geo playing very safely, trying to hide away from that sniper. Brutalix just hiding.
Both teams are playing this well. Like, you like to hold forward against a sniper, spam them out, don't give the sniper any room, because that's when you'll ultimately, get picked. Ooh, wow, Sam headshots Madness down to like 25 health, got a big 150 shot. He gets another shot into Faith.
Yeah, I think Sam took a shot there though as well.
Yeah, he took a shot.
From Realm. No, not Realm. Madness, even.
Yeah, so now, it's kind of like they're resetting, they're trying to find different angles to fight from. So it looks like Madness will go through drop down, maybe, or lower.
Oh, there we go. There's the kill. Faith taken down there by Sam. So Sam has been coming up pretty huge on that sniper, honestly.
Yeah, and Nat able to get a pick onto Madness. So this should trigger the repush now. Like, yeah, Elmo's on scout here. Jewish gets a kill onto Geo. Yeah, very nice. Okay. So Sam's actually not switched out to scout. That's a bit interesting because there was definitely a window, and yeah, Sam gets taken out. So window to push is gone, I feel. Like, Ubers are traded in lobby. I don't think this will go good for Not Bad. Like, all of Red have their spawns, and Faith is bringing the meat for this last push is heavy.
It looks like Masif Saturday getting a bit of a advantage off that so far. Brutalix is pretty low, but is going to be fine hiding in his little hole there. Jer managed to take down Madness after Madness takes down Nat. But it's going to have to be a 4-man push into this last if Masif decide to go for that. But Sam coming up huge again. Jer managed to kind of clean up there. And Not Bad hold on again.
Excellent team play by... Excellent team play by Not Bad there. Like, the whole point of Faith going heavy was, trade the Ubers at second. They'll get their spawns and they'll just fight last. And they tried to, like, push out, through the left side. But they just got destroyed by like Sam and Jersh. Just good positioning and DM play by Not Bad. And they lose Faith and Brute immediately. And it looks like Geo's got to die here.
Oh dear, this is not looking good at all for Masif.
Yeah, Soul's probably got to go for a bit of a YOLO play here. Where is he? Yeah, he's jumping in. 2 jumps in. He's 3 jumps in. He's... Oh my god, he hasn't been seen. Okay, he's been spotted. He's got to die here, surely. Yeah, Elmo takes him out with ease. So
Would
yeah,
have been sick,
100%.
but not to be.
Yeah, 100% Uber to Vinti. Let's see what forward spawns they get. There's no one being a goblin in forward spawn. They're all cookie cutter classes, so Vinti will be looking to use the Uber for last only. He doesn't want to get forced here.
It doesn't look like. Oh, he is going to force.
Hey, too much spam. They get madness, so let's see if that pick was worth it. Like, they should be doing more with this Uber. I feel like they could have done a lot more. Like,
Yeah, I was going to say they possibly could have pushed into last with that while someone was on the cap, but
yeah, there's
wasn't
two
the
types,
case.
Yeah, two types of things you want to do. You either want to be like super aggressive, try to force and get them caught out in lobby. Madness did really good. Like Vinti did eat spam, but you know, like Vinti popped and they only killed you know, Madness. So that was a pretty poor Uber. Like I think Vinti could have just sat back, let him cap second for free, and then have the Uber for last. So that being said, it's on the onus now on Masif if they want to push out. Like they're up 4-0. Looks like they want to use the super ad. Why not? They got 30% ad. So they're kind of free lower.
Whoa, Faith going up super high. He's going to be taken down there. But did manage to take out Paulson for his shovel. So that was probably a decent trade scout for a demo. And it's going to allow Masif to push into this point. And they're actually going to leave it. Actually, no, it looks like we're going to be seeing Realm go back onto the cap.
Yeah, this is good play by Masif. They want to zone out. Look, they forced the early Uber here. And like, their Uber has to do something. Okay, 1 kill. They have to kill Geo here. Okay, that's 2 kills. That's decent enough to retake second. Like, they can leapfrog this point and leapfrog Ubers. But there isn't that much of a Uber gap between Brute and Vinti. It's only 5%.
Yeah, Sam is doing a lot of work here on the point. Managed to take down Sol pretty much on his own, but Realm takes down Elmo.
Yeah, Elmo was just dancing on like 4 stickies. Like, he didn't even know there was stickies out. Like, no one in his team called it out. Like, 3 people saw the stickies, but yeah, Elmo just got caught. So
well, let's see what Jersh can do here, and he's not going to be able to do too much. Madness takes him down. I thought he might be able to pick up a couple of kills there, perhaps, but not the case.
No, they rushed it a bit. They're like, Jersh went in, Sam tried to go in for a play, and they lost 2 plays, and they really can't shoot second here. Like, Elmo's trying to do something, Paulie's trying to spam from window, but they have to get up this point for free. Like, best they can do is get spawns up and defend mid with, you know, Uber versus Uber. That's only if Masif want to push the case. Like, Masif can just sit at second as well. That's also that other option, and let, not bad push. So let's see how this plays out.
Sam will be trying to keep Faith at bay, but Paulson comes up with a kill onto Madness. Jersh takes down Realm as well, so it's already, well, now it's a 4v5 in the favour of Not Bad. Let's see what Paulson can do here. The Uber has been popped by both the medics. Geo managed to find Nat, so that's kind of a big kill there. The Solly going down. Sam finds one though as well. Elmo another. So the scouts doing some decent work here. Sam finds himself a second onto the second point. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy point there. Are we going to see Not Bad pushing in here? Oh, it looks like Madness going aggressively. He does take down Vinti in the middle of 2 players.
Oh, Realm. That was dirty. Yeah, like, how should I say, a bit of an overcommitment there in the end. Like, it was a 1v3, Madness versus Demo, Medic, and Scout, and he killed the Medic and won the duel there. Like, the Scouts did really good work on the fight on second to mop up all the frags. But, yeah, they kind of beefed that at the end there. They beefed that pretty bad, and Realm went huge.
Okay, so now we'll see if Masif Saturday can really get into this midpoint or not. There's not a huge Uber.
Oh, whoa. Sam and Elmo, they destroy the flank there. Faith gets taken out. Wow. Okay.
Geo's trying to do what he can to take out Elmo, but I think the damage is already done. We're going to see Paulson jumping in there with his stickies and taking Geo down with the pipe bombs. Going to be a second cap here, and Vinti's got a huge Uber advantage. Brodogs just spawning up now, so it's about at 80%. And this is going to allow Not Bad a little bit of time to regroup and figure out where they want to go with this Uber and decide what they want to do, but surely you'll expect to see them pushing in here pretty aggressively with that. Oh, Vinti popping very early, I think, actually, to push into last, but looks like the Uber is going to run out, in fact, before they even get onto the last kind of area. But just, oh no, that's Paulson going aggressively onto the point. Is it going to be stopped? Yes, it is. Just that was Realm, but in the end, not enough. Not Bad managed to take out that last point.
Yeah, that was well played by Not Bad. Like they had to use early because Masif was throwing players out. Like Madness kind of got the early force onto lobby, but they did trade 2 kills and they ultimately won with just numbers and able to get into a good position to fight last. So well played to Not Bad. It's 4-1.
Yeah, well, certainly not bad. At least managed to take something away from this game. See what they can do in this mid-fight here. Paulson is getting aggressively up onto the point, getting a lot of damage over onto Geo, but is taken down there by Faith, perhaps going a little too aggressive. Sam managed to trade out Soul, but Faith has picked himself up 3 kills so far on this mid-fight. Geo finds a 4th, and Madness takes down the 5th. It's going to be Jersh, the final man alive.
Josh
Not
stuck,
bad.
Yeah, Josh is stuck behind him. They'll probably just leave him here, to be honest. Like, this is basically the same as getting a wipe. Yeah, Josh is in. He is getting destroyed.
I mean, what do you do in that situation as Jersh? Do you
well, you suicide bomb, basically, because he just got roasted and toasted on stream. Like, he got, like, mid-e'd. He missed 2 rocket jumps, and then he got, like, directed, like, blind fadeaway pipe. Like, yeah, directed pipe. So, basically, I think it's GG Nayuri here, boys. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Not bad. Have done pretty well defending against the Uber, but
no,
don't really seem to have the positioning.
Like, they're in their spawn, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
They lose 2. Paulies gets skybox. He's probably got to die. Yep.
Bad
Well
luck.
played by Masif. That was really well executed.
Yeah, so
5-1, 5-1.
5-1, 5-1. A pretty convincing performance there coming out from Massive Saturday, and certainly repeating their play from last week, but perhaps not quite as expected as what we would have thought. We would have thought Not Bad perhaps would have shown a little bit more of defense, but in the end, not strong enough to hold out Massive Saturday, who are going to be going up against Cash Money in their next round. Of course, it doesn't mean Not Bad are knocked out. They're going to be going up against Yule's Scepter in the losers bracket. I think it's double Elim for the finals, so they still have chances to go.
Yeah, every team is still in it because it's double Elim. So yeah, it's got to be like what do I say? Like winner bracket final, and the winner will move on to the grand final, I'd imagine. So it'll be Cash Money, who are number 1 seed, versus Massive, who are number 2 seed, and then we have basically the 3 and 4th seed in the lower bracket fighting for survival, being Not Bad versus Yule Scepter.
Alright, so I think from what I understand, we're going to try and get a bit of question time here with Massive Saturday. I don't know if that's been confirmed just yet. Let's have a look. I'm getting notifications.
Yeah, Brute will normally come in. I think he's just here right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Brute.
What's going
Sorry
on, boys?
for doubting you. In fact, I think saying you were going to die all the time. I saw you in Twitch chat.
Yeah, I never died, dude.
Never die. All right. Well, you did pretty well that game. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't know. We didn't take it overly seriously. We knew we were gonna win no matter what we did, so just as usual.
A little bit of BM, but I think Tonberry, you're going to have to carry this interview because I honestly don't have very many questions available to me with my huge lack of TF2 knowledge.
Nah, like I'd probably expect the same from you, Brute. Like you basically destroyed them last week, even though they didn't have their core. But it was kind of a repeat again, wouldn't you say? Like last week was 5-0, 5-1. This week 5-1, 5-1. It was only 1 or 2 rounds, which were back and forth and pretty close, Brute. But yeah, you guys seem to be in the driver's seat from the get go. Or you guys I would say adapted a lot better. Like on Badlands, you guys were losing a few fights early on, but yeah, overall you guys adapted and then just basically monstered with your playstyle.
The first half of Badlands felt really weird. I kept dying and shit was just going like weirdly, like they were doing stuff that we just didn't expect, so we're just dying to stupidness. But then it corrected itself, and yeah, we won quite easily in the end.
Yeah, the first half seemed a bit closer than the second half.
Yeah, definitely. The second half we kind of found our feet again and were able to do what we do best.
Yeah, just pulled the trigger.
Yeah, you guys basically adapted better, played a lot more your own game. You got over their strategies, you adapted and basically kind of crushed them early on. Like it carried on to the first half of Snake, you guys crushed them, but then second half of Snake was kind of like the first half of Badlands. Like it turned into a bit of a longer game.
We went pug mode.
Yeah.
Started doing dumb shit.
Yeah, it seemed like a bit of lemming plays and stuff at times, but overall, you boys pulled out the win. It was a convincing gameplay. Like the moment you 3-0 someone in the second map and you've won the first map, like it's basically like GG at that point in their mindset. You know what I mean, Brute? Like you're already so far ahead. Like basically,
there's not much you can do.
Yeah, not much. Yeah, like it'll be basically you guys, not being at your computer for them to mount such a comeback, especially on Snakewater, which, as you said, like the second half went for like 18 minutes for 3 rounds, so it can definitely be slowed down. But anyway, we'll probably talk about the future now. The next game, Cash Money versus you boys.
Yeah, on Tuesday that game will be.
Tuesday, so in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, so this is gonna be like the big one before the the big grand final. How are you boys feeling?
Stupidly fucking confident.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
always
we're
good to
gonna
have some.
absolutely rape them. I don't even think it's gonna be close. No, it will be close, but I think we're gonna win quite convincingly.
Yeah, so previously what happened when your team fought in the rounds, like you obviously weren't you weren't playing at that time, so Cash Money did secure the win in the rounds, but that was during the actual round robin stage of the season. So you're pushing that
we can kind of just knock out that game, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that game really didn't set for much because it's round games. Like they had a strong performance, coming in number 1 seed. So you're confident you'll knock them out from their throne, right?
I'd be really shocked if we lost. I'd be absolutely shocked.
Okay, so we're looking forward to this on Tuesday.
Yeah, so am I. Don't you worry.
Okay, so we'll probably wrap this up right now because everyone's watched the game. It was a convincing performance by Masif. Winning the game 2-0. Being 5-1, 5-1 on both maps respectively. So let's probably do some shout-outs, I guess. Brodogs?
I don't do shouts, so thank you, laters bees.
Okay, thank you, Brute.
See ya.
Brodogs?
Shout outs to you guys for casting, and shout outs to Smith's family. I hope they're having a good time. I know we had a pretty good lunch today. Shout outs to all the mums on Mother's Day. Shout outs to all the mums.
Elfish?
Alright, well, actually Smithsonian's net died about 10 minutes after he was supposed to be here, so that's why he didn't come in. But I'll give a shout out to, of course, Brodogs for being our cameraman and producer for tonight. Thank you very much for doing that and inviting me to cast for you tonight as well. Also, just a quick shout out to my Twitter. If anyone is so inclined, you can follow me on @Elfishguy.
Yeah, guys, usual shouts. Big shout to Brodogs for hosting this, having excellent production this whole season. Basically doing the sole coverage, so well done to Brodogs. Big props to Elfish for doing his first cast of TF2, I believe. He used to play many moons ago as well. Please go.
In the day.
Please go suss out his Twitter. Big shouts to the admins, especially Kenneth. He's the Premier Division admin, so he's always making sure things are running smooth behind the scenes. Yeah, big shouts to all the mums out there. The Mother's Day, I had a really massive, big, danky lunch. And yeah, shout out to my team, Dual Scepter, because we'll be versing Not Bad next in the lower bracket. So whoever loses will get eliminated, but probably us because we don't play the game much anymore. But yeah, so from what Bert was saying, should be a cracker of a game coming up on Tuesday, if that's confirmed, which most likely it will be. So that'll probably be it, Brodogs. Tuesday will be the next big game.
Alright, well, so lucky in your game up against your Scepter as well, and thank you for casting with me tonight, jumping in replacement of Smithsonian. And if anyone's got any feedback or anything like that, you can feel free to hit me up. I would love to hear it. So thank you everyone for tuning in as well. I think that about wraps us up. Been here with Brodogs, the producer, and Tonberry. My name is Elfishguy, and we'll see you next time.
Also recording.